Saturday, peeps. Just checking in from the road, just on my way to work on this sunny Saturday, and I wanted to share with you something that sparked my interest or sparked my mindset this morning as I was doing my focus questions. And I guess it's just really interesting, firstly, that you can wake up feeling one way, whether that's groggy or, tired, whatever, to being able to really focus your mind in on a couple of questions, couple of thoughts, and that get you back on track. And that's exactly what has happened to me today. I've been doing my focus questions, which have been inspired by Tony Robbins for this week, and I'm going to continue doing it for the next 90 days because so far they've proved extremely helpful. And one of my questions that I've tailored is, what am I grateful for? And I kind of sat with it for a little bit, and my brain, as Tony says, it finds the answers. And the first thing that I kind of thought of was, I'm so grateful for having a mission and being mission driven, purpose driven, task driven, something that's beyond myself in the present moment to future and helping other people. And the first part of my mission that I'm really excited about, I only realized that in the last couple of months, because over the last 16 months I've been really focused on myself and getting myself rebalanced. That's been a massive goal for me. I've still been ticking other parts of my goals off, but I think for me it was really about achieving inner health, mentally, spiritually, digestively. That's one really big part of my journey that I know will help other people. And I've only just realized it because 16 months later, I'm finally feeling like myself, like the girl I was supposed to be. And I know that I didn't come out of the womb a happy baby. I reckon I don't know, and I know because I can feel the memories. I know what I was like as a child. I know what I was like growing up. Never really feeling balanced on the inside, so my environment tended to be that way. And that's what I accepted was going to be my life. And I feel like I've learnt these things, so I'm able to help people in my mission in life with the same things. I had to learn from the inside out how to balance my mindset, what things to put in my mind, how to treat my body well and respectfully, and that has been such a strong point in my journey so far in life. I'm really passionate about women's health, not just women's health, men's health as well. And I feel like, when more men reach out to want help in these areas of life, well-being, emotional, spiritual, and digestive, it's like a taboo. You can't talk about, your bowel movements these days, even though we're in a culture of health and well-being. And so I have a massive passion for helping people from the inside out, because I have done that and I've had to do it. I wasn't one of those kids that came out like a rocket wanting to take on the world and knowing what my mission was back then. I've learnt it over time. A lot of pain, a lot of trial and error, a lot of challenges in this particular area. Inner demons, dealing with hormonal imbalances, and really trying everything I could to healthily bring myself back to who I'm supposed to be. So that's one really strong part of my mission. And the second part I feel is so closely related. And I feel like a lot of people in our culture go through this. I come from, I would say, a working class family, hard-working farmers, hard-working parents who will do anything for their children. And I've seen my parents, really put everything they had, even their physical health, into their work. Because I guarantee if I could have helped my dad, probably 15 years ago, he could probably be living a lot healthier now, not being, damaged by work across his lifetime. And same with my mum. So I think that, seeing my parents work so hard has made me realize that you can, firstly, I thought that was the only way you could actually achieve your goals, just by literally your hard work. Your hands are in everything that you do, and that's exactly what I end up doing, going out on my own, trying new things, dive, and I don't think that was ever going to be what I wanted to do. I love putting my energy into things I love, and I feel like that's my definition of work: putting your energy in to help a cause, to help something move forward. Not go, turn up, get paid and leave. That's not work for me. And so I feel like that's related to my second part of the mission, where I want to be able to create, firstly, my own financial freedom from a young age to support my children, the same as my parents did, but being able to be around, being positive, being healthy, and setting them up for choices and freedom themselves. And my parents, I could not have done it without them. I could not do what I'm doing without my parents. And so I will be the same for my children, but I'm going to start changing the way we view money, the way we view what we should be doing with our lives, the way we view limitations and expectations of society. So that is my other mission. I'm not a mum yet. I've had 2.5 years of practice, but my passion lies with also being a woman, being able to have my own independent financial situation. And that's a massive thing, seeing my parents go through a divorce. What happens to money? Money. It comes into everything we do. And I just don't want it to be the thing that rules my life and my children's lives, and so on and so forth. So breaking that barrier is going to be the next massive challenge. And then I will be helping women and men and couples and mothers set up their financial future, so they don't have to worry. The kids don't have to worry. They can put their money and their time into other causes beyond themselves, because we all know that if we've got a little bit of money, we've got to pay off those little things that we have to, the bills, our health. And a lot of time our health comes second when we have that little bit of money. Imagine if everyone could just take a little step forward and take some action towards their own goals, whether that be health and financial, and so they can live a better life for themselves and then their legacy as well. So I know that seems very different, the two parts of my mission, but I think health is number one. Focusing on that, and that's coming from my point of view. Other people might have another perspective, but I know I've got a solid foundation in my body, mind and spirit to be able to take on the next goals and challenges that I know I'm going to face in order to achieve my financial freedom and give back to my family, give back to my friends. There's a lot of sacrifices that I've had to make in order to move forward and eventually help those people. So it's going to be really cool to one day reflect back on this and know that because I was mission driven, because I had to work hard to get where I'm at, that it will pay off, and I will be able to pay that forward to everyone else that I love. I know I haven't seen lots of people lately, and I feel a sense of responsibility, and I guess not so much. I think it's more like the word is sacrifice. Some things have to be sacrificed in order for you to take another step forward. And I think if you're mission driven and you've got a purpose and you're really clear about that it won't matter right now. It might sting a little bit at the start when you make those sacrifices, but it won't matter right now because you're so focused on what you want to achieve, because you've got those people in mind anyway. And I guess my only tip for today would be to maybe assess your health. look at the different areas of your life and your life wheel and see what you really need to work on, and reach out to someone. I feel like that's 100% what we should do all the time. Reach out to someone that is doing what you want to do better than you, or has got the results that you need, and take that step forward. Like, it's not hard, it's just in your mind. Be mission driven today. Love and light to you all. Have a fantastic Saturday. Mwah.